In this video, we're going to work on a problem you can download from tonybell.com. Go to the website, click the PDF link, and you'll notice there's no sign in, no sign up. The PDF just pops right up. You'll scroll down and find whatever problem it is that we're working on. As you scroll through the problems, you'll notice many are free and open, like the one you're watching now, but some are members only. I think the free and open ones are enough for most people, but if you can't get enough of me and you'd like to join and get access to those members only videos, click the join button underneath the YouTube play box. All right, thanks so much for watching. Let's get started. Let's go through problem 1318. This has us exploring stock dividends. So a stock dividend is when a company issues new shares to existing shareholders. It's a dividend, so they're not paying for it. They're not buying in to be part of the dividend. They're just given new shares. Well, if a company gives new shares, issues new shares, but they don't get paid for those new shares, the company doesn't really change. They don't have any more assets. They don't have any more firm value. There's just more shares out there in the world. And so what does that mean? Well, it means the price of a share is going to go down because it's the exact same asset underneath, the exact same value of company underneath, but there's more pieces, right? You're cutting the same pizza pie into more slices. You can cut the pie into 6 slices. Oh, I got a big piece. Cut it into 8 slices. Oh, my piece is a little smaller. That's what's happening here. Acorn Tools has 1 million shares outstanding at a price of $50 a share. That means this is a $50 million company, right? That's the stock or the market cap or the value of the company. Theoretically, what will the price be after the following independent events? Okay, we do a 10% stock dividend. So that means we had 1 million shares, but now we're giving away 100,000 more shares. 10% of 1 million is 100,000. So we have 1.1 million shares out there, but we still have a $50 million company. So we just go, okay, it's $50 million divided by 1.1 million shares. What's the value per share? 50 million divided by 1,100, $45.45. What about a 40% stock dividend? Okay, well now, rather than 1.1 million, we have 1.4 million, right? We go from 1 million, 40% is 400,000, so 1 million plus 400,000, 1.4 million. We still have a $50 million company though. Our company is the exact same company today as it was yesterday. We have no new money, no new nothing. So we have a $50 million company, and now we have 1.4 million shares outstanding. So the price per share, $35.71. That's the value per share. The final situation, we issue a 3-for-1 stock split, meaning we go to 3 million shares outstanding. You can trade your 1 share and get 3. We'll have 3 million shares after this happens. Our company is still a $50 million company. 50 million divided by 3. 3 million. I was going to divide by 3 and get a strange answer. $16.67. Now, you could, in any of these, actually just take your stock price. So the first case, $50 per share divided by 1.1 because it's a 10%. And you get 45. So 50 divided by 1.1. This one is 50 divided by 1.4. And this one is 50 divided by 3. And you end up, right answers across the board. I think of it in the other way. I go, and again, mine is kind of silly. It's an extra step, but it's the way my brain processes this stuff. So why does a company do this? Like, why would a company bother to do this if shareholders in the same spot afterwards, right? Rather than having one $50 share, I have 3 $16 shares. It's like, okay, I still have $50 worth of shares in the company, and what's the difference? It's an interesting thing. Sometimes companies do it because their stock price is getting too high. It might be unattractive for people to invest. If a stock costs, let's just say, $10,000, I'm probably, as an investor, just not buying it. My net worth isn't so high that I would want to buy a single $10,000 stock, even if I thought it was a pretty good company. I would rather buy stocks in smaller pieces. And so there's some amount of retail investors like me that will just shy away from a stock with a very, very, very large price. So that's part of the reason. That's a reason I can come up with for these stock dividends. But perhaps you have a better reason. If you do, leave it in the comments just after you're done liking this video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.